Thank you. Hey, everybody. I'm Jack. I'm President Kennedy's grandson. First things first, it's an honor to welcome the Taoiseach here today. We're so happy to welcome him to the library. I also have to thank everyone who works at the library who does such a great job for this institution, especially Rachel Floor. She is incredible. She's done so much to make the library modern and relevant, to keep President Kennedy's memory alive, and my family really appreciates all of her help. I also want to thank Ambassador Byrne Nason. Thank you so much for being here, as well as my cousin Joe Kennedy, who is doing such a great job as Special Envoy to Northern Ireland. And to Sheila Fitzgerald, the Special Consulate in Boston. And yes, I did ask how to pronounce your first name. I have serious Irish pride, and it's all because of one person, my mom. Every St. Patrick's Day, I would wake up, and there would be a green string tied from my doorknob to my bed, back to my desk, all around my room, and it looked like the world's most sophisticated laser system you've ever seen. And she told me that it was because a leprechaun named Shawnee had tied up everything so I couldn't get out of bed. And all the milk would be dyed green, and she absolutely loved it. But I understand what Irish history is about, and I can't quote you Yeats because I've never read Yeats, and I can't sing you an Irish ballad because the Prime Minister is here, but I can tell you a story about my mom and the maddest that I've ever seen Ambassador Caroline Kennedy. I was in 9th grade, and I came home from school, and the teacher sent an email to all the parents, and they said that they wouldn't, St. Patrick's Day was the next day, and they said, we won't be celebrating St. Patrick's Day because we don't want to encourage drinking. And my mom lost it. She said, being Irish is about a lot more than wearing green and drinking Guinness. It's about the fight against oppression, for independence, for self-sovereignty, and the right to vote. And you can be sure that James Joyce was added to the freshman class reading list the next year. My grandfather, President Kennedy, called Ireland the land for which he had the most affection. He was the first sitting president to visit Ireland when he went in 1963. He believed in peace and progress. He believed in science, and he believed that art could change the world, because his Irish heritage formed his worldview, and his Catholic faith guided him throughout his life. He was the youngest president ever elected, and the first Catholic ever elected president at a time when nobody thought that was possible. He would be so proud to welcome to his library Ireland's youngest ever elected Taoiseach, a man whose tenure in office has brought Ireland more first than even President Kennedy could, a historic leader, one who believes in peace, progress, art, and science, just as President Kennedy did. So it's my honor to welcome him to the stage and to have him at my grandfather's library. Thank you.